everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we have an unboxing of Xia, Legends of a Drift System. I am very excited to bring this to you. This is going to be our next series after I finish Winds of Fortune. So let's see what all comes in this box. It's a big box, so let's check it out. All right, so here we go. Xia, Legends of a Drift System. This is a game by Cody Miller from Far Off Games. You can see here we've got 1 to 3 hours, ages 13 plus, 3 to 5 players is what's listed. On the back here, you can see there is a ton of stuff in here. There's the components listing. Not going to run through all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of stuff in this box. It's pretty heavy. So let's jump right into the box and see what we've got. All right. Right off the bat, here's the rule book. Now, I've read through the digital rule book already, and I feel like it's pretty well laid out. I know there's a few things that end up having to be covered in an FAQ later, but you can see very colorful, very, you've got all these diagrams and stuff and pictures to kind of help explain what they're talking about. Like here for combat, shows how all that works, line of sight, that sort of thing. I like the way it's laid out. I think it's one of the easier to understand rule books I've ever read. And yeah, not a whole lot of complaints as far as that goes. And you've got a total of 20 pages here. You can see the back is actually a quick reference. And then we've got some information, like some lore and that sort of thing. So really, as far as the rules go, looks like right here, I believe, is going to be the end. So about 16 pages of rules. All right, so that's the rule book. Here we go, getting into some of the tiles. You've got some planets here, exploration tokens. These are the outfits as far as you see shields and engines, blasters, missiles. These are all the different things that are going to go on your ships. The tile punched out real nice. Trying to see, you almost always have little bits. There's a little bit of one right there. So that's pretty standard. That's actually fairly small compared to some, but let's see how the rest of these do. All right, now as far as tile thickness, it's pretty nice. It's not the thickest. Let's see if I can get it to focus in. Not the thickest tile I've ever felt, but it also feels very sturdy. It feels like it will hold up, which, here we go. Okay. Punch out some of these smaller things here. All of them are punching out nicely, no tearing, which is very important. When you got a game, you got to do as much punching as you do in this one. You don't want to have to be super careful and worry about tearing and stuff. It looks like these are just popping out real nice and easy. Okay, let's move on. You got some more punch boards, more planets. There's the sun Xia. Okay. Here's a lost sector. Nothing in it. Okay, and some more outfits and exploration tokens. Empty token right there. Okay. Let's keep going here. We've got you can see there's just a ton of stuff to punch. There's like 3 more boards here. Oh, even more, actually. Let's keep going. All right, so that's a ton of stuff to punch out. Just lots of stuff a lot of little bits and components, which is fantastic. Like I said, so far, all of the quality seems to be of a very nice quality, I should say. Everything is looking nice so far in terms of durability, I believe. I have heard that there may be some warping for some of the cardboard tiles, so we'll see how that goes. I do live in a pretty humid place. Oh, man. I just scratched my card a little bit here. That's obnoxious. Look what I did. I was not careful enough. All right, well, that's the fame point tracker. I can't believe I did that with the little packaging knife or the X-Acto knife or whatever you call that thing. All right, so there's the fame tracker. Obviously, if you play a full game, 20 points is how you win. Here are the ships. Here's some level 3 ships, which are the most powerful. And you can see this is how you put your outfits in here, or cargo and all that kind of stuff. Got some level 2 ships. Oh, and look on the back here. On the back of the ships, looks like you've got, I don't think any of this actually affects the game at all, but just to kind of flesh out the universe, it gives you even the interior. Cream leather with gray carpet, crew seats, and black Vafron. Very nice. The exterior, various options. See, it does say waterbed, just FYI. Backstory, victory story. That's kind of cool. All right. Some more level 3 ships and 2. Here are the level 1 ships that you'll be starting out with. So obviously a bunch of ships. Looks like we got some bags to keep stuff in. That's always appreciated when that's included. Here we go. You know what? Let's look at the ships last. Here we've got some damage crystals. And these are pretty good quality. Yeah, I like them. I mean, they're made of plastic. And I don't believe, well, yeah, you do see some of the mold cuts right there, or whatever that is, you know, where it's nicked up a little bit. But I like what we got there. I like the color of them, and they're kind of translucent. What else we got going? Here are, these are going to be used for tracking fame, I believe, for your, you know, each player is going to have their own color. Tracking fame, as well as on the ships, armed versus disarmed, and your energy. And these feel like they're wooden bits, and I wonder if how the color will hold up over time. But I mean, it's not like you're going to be messing with them too much, so I think it'll probably be okay. What is empty section? Here we go. We've got the cargo cubes here, I believe. Kind of your standard plastic cubes of various colors. Each one is a different type of cargo. Again, good quality plastic as far as I can tell. They don't feel cheap. And you can see there's quite a few. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but there's quite a few different colors here. So here you've got, here you've got the 4 different dice. This is one thing that, just from reading the rules and understanding how stuff works on my own, I feel like maybe more dice would have been good. But 4 different dice that you'll be rolling. There's a lot of dice rolling in this game. You got a 6, a 8, I believe, a 12, and a 20. And as far as quality of dice, those are not stickers, that is etched in there, so that's always a plus. Anytime you get dice, you want to see it etched in, because that will help prevent any wear on the numbers. They feel that they're pretty good quality. Maybe a little on the light side, just a tad. But I mean, they're not King of Tokyo dice, but they're still good quality, I believe. And oh, here's the real fun part: metal coins. Look at this. Just listen to that. So here we've got, so yeah, so 1,000 credit. What's on the other side here? Not sure if that actually, no, that's something, not real language. Anyway, very nice weight to these. I mean, what can you say when a game comes with metal coins? That says something about the quality that they're striving to have. You know what I mean? I mean, that right there is a certain cost that goes with that versus cardboard. And looks like we've got, oh, here's the 5,000 credits, different color there, the blue. So there we go, all the metal coins. Here, looks like these are the bases for the ships. Yep, bases for the ships. And let's get to these cards real quick. All right, so we've got titles. Titles include like Raider and Avenger, Most Wanted, Menace, Veteran, Collector, Destroyer. And I guess you can claim that by destroying a merchant ship, and once claimed you get a bonus for each title. So there's the titles. These are missions. You see there's different kinds of missions: research, bounty hunter, assassin, smuggler, thief. So, and then they're going to all have, tells you basically what you're going to be doing, and track down and acquire items. You've got some flavor text, a target, what you need to steal, and then this down here determines how you're going to get your payment and where you have to deliver the goods to. A whole bunch of those, and looks like we've got some more missions over here and some other stuff as well in this one. So there's some more missions right there. And then here we've got the 3 NPCs. You got 3 ships that no one specifically controls flying around: the merchant, who's neutral; the enforcer, who's lawful; and the scoundrel, who is an outlaw. And on the back it explains how they operate. And then here we've got, looks like the ship cards. So every ship comes with a special ability. And the Easy Tiger, for instance, comes with Tac X, Rapid Tactical Recalculation. Immediately after rolling any dice, spend 1 energy and re-roll. So that helps you out with that, with various things. And then, evasive thrusters on the Gaydon, shuttle bay on the long haul. All kinds of options there. Here we've got player turns, sticking together a little bit. Oh, tore up just a tiny bit. Not a huge deal, but player turns and how to win. So some reference cards. And finally, the ships themselves. Wow, so these have kind of a almost rubbery feel to them. I mean, they're clearly plastic, but it feels a little bit kind of soft. I mean, they're not bendable. I don't know how to explain it exactly. I don't know if it's the paint job at the afterwards. And obviously, these are pre-painted, and they're not as good as someone might be able to do if they spend all their if they're really good at painting minis. If someone does that as a hobby and is really good at it, they're going to be able to do a better paint job than what you're going to get out of a pre-painted miniature. But I think for pre-painted, I'm glad to have this color on the board. And you can see how this just slides right in there. And there you go. So let's see the rest of these real quick. Here's some much larger ones to get. I think these are the tier 3 ships. Let me give you an idea here compared to some of these. So you can see the difference in size there, tier 1 and tier 2. And I believe these are, tier 1 and tier 3, and I believe these are tier 2 here. And I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty positive that's the way of it. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. A lot of stuff, obviously. So there you have it, everything that comes in the box for Xia Legends of a Drift System. There is a Kickstarter up right now, by the way, for its expansion. I normally wouldn't mention this in my videos, except that I actually backed this one as well, so I feel like I can let you know because I put my money where my mouth is on this one. So go check it out if you think that is something you might be interested in. I'll be doing some prototype videos for that in a little bit. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. You can find me on Twitter at boredonlineboardoffline. I'm on Board Game Geek. We have a guild over there. Please go over there and join. You can find the link in the description below. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.